Hello, and my name is Hakon, and welcome back to another little tutorial on the Empress Effects Zoia, the modular patchable synthesizer with a pad grid interface in a little stomp box. Today I've got a very basic tutorial for you. I did actually say last time that I would show you how to make the pixels on, or the pads on the Zoia, respond to the volume of my voice. Now what you need first of all is to connect your microphone or audio interface or wherever your sound is coming from to the Zoia, to the input, or you can use exactly the same technique for displaying how internally created sound on the Zoia is changing as well. But in my case, I am using an audio input, so I'm going to put interface modules, audio inputs. Stereo is fine because I have a stereo input. If you only have one channel, of course, you would do it slightly differently. You can see it's already responding to my voice here, but you want this to transfer to other things as well. And then we add an analysis module called an envelope follower. What an envelope follower does is it tries to detect the amplitude of a signal, so the volume, if you like, of a signal. At least it's in a simplified way, we can call it the volume. So now I've got the output of the envelope follower, and as you can see, it goes down to 0 when I don't talk, and it goes up a little bit when I am talking. And yeah, so how do we make this light up a display? Well, there are different ways of doing this, but I often use pixels, and they are under interface modules. There is something called a pixel, which can be defined as whatever color you like. Yeah, let's go with surf today. And and then I just take the envelope follower's output and patch it to the pixel, like so, and you can see this also lights up now every time I talk. And now I want more of these. I could make new pixels and patch them all up, or I can copy this one if I like, so it's already patched up. Oh, there we are, and you just repeat as many times as needed to get the look you want. You can use different colors, and so if I now just do like so, make a few new pixels and just patch them all up to the envelope follower, you get this kind of effect. You can draw with it if you like, and of course in using it this way, the colors remain static. Of course they don't change unless you go in and actually edit the module, and there are other ways where you can change the color as well. I'm not going to go into that in this tutorial. This is a really basic way of doing it. And oops, I started naming it now. I'm not trying to name the module here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so just patch. Okay, so let's try to patch these ones up now, the ones I managed to make. Okay, so that's a little bit more there. I get a few more pixels in. I'm just going to cover the whole display now, just to get the right kind of effects. Okay. Okay, so now it's almost all of it now. I'll just move the this module out of the way. Oops. My shift is really starting to need hard pushing now to respond, which is a bit annoying, but there you go. I'm going to move this also to that page there so I can finish in the last few pixels and connect them up to the, there we are. So that's the whole page now of pixels that respond to my voice. That is how you do it, and this is just a random display of colors. Of course, you can make your own patterns. This works really well, of course, but all the colors are going to be static. That is to say, they don't change. You can't change them dynamically. If you want the colors to change, there is something called, in the interface modules, a UI button. And I'll just show you the effect now. So this, as you can see, this changes color when the amplitude goes up. And it changes in a very predictable way. It is detailed in the manual exactly what CV values correspond to what colors, and this is something you can use to create a display that changes color as well. That is a little bit more complicated if you want to control it in a nice way, but so I'm not going to go into that in this tutorial, but I might do a tutorial on that some other day. But for now, this is one of the easiest things that you can do on the Zoia audio input, or you can take the audio from the Zoia itself into an envelope follower, and voila, there you go. Of course, if you use internal audio in the Zoia, you can also use whatever module is deciding how loud something is going to be, like your ADSR envelope, for instance, and connect that to the output, or to the inputs rather, of the modules, the pixel modules, for changing the brightness. And of course, now when they are at 1, the highest CV value, that's when they are the brightest, and when they're at 0, they're at the lowest. You can of course invert that as well. Make it work as if they are the brightest when there's no sound, and then they actually dip when you have sound. That's something for you to try out. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this, and if you found this useful, then please leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, all those usual things that people do on YouTube, I am told. And I will see you again next time in another tutorial on the Empress Effects Zoia. So goodbye for now. Bye bye.